pick right up there with the Today's Special Value is absolutely one of the best sellers of the day. And we're so excited to have the Hover Scrubber back. This is their 5th generation, and it keeps getting better and better. I mean, look, baseboards. Who likes to clean the baseboard? Now you don't have to bend over. Now there's no bucket with soapy water that you're afraid the dog's going to drink out of. I mean, this is revolutionary, and it weighs a little over 3 pounds. Full charge runs 60 minutes, and you should not have to do this, any kind of work, for more than 60 minutes. There's tons of colors. I'll knock out all the basics for you because you get lots of accessories here, and we'll talk about the way that this is going to make your cleaning so much easier. Here's going to be your graphite color. This is your teal blue. So, I mean, these are pretty colors. Here's the newest one. This is your red color. Then there's 2 that are similar. One is mint, and then the other one is sage green. So this is mint. Here's your taupe, and here's your sage green. In mint, there's 3 dozen, but the handle's like the biggest difference on that, and they all work the same. But what's nice is you get all of these accessories, so now you're not going ahead and throwing it away and, you know, rebuying it. These will show you where you're going to put them so you'll never miss a spot. And then here's your little scrubbers. There's 2 of these as well. Then this is how we're dusting the baseboards. And then here is your use again, over and over and over, the little scrubbers for the floor, and then here's the little fingers for you. I mean, take a look at the value on this. This one, as you can see, well, you're saving $28. It's free shipping and handling, saving you $5.50, but I don't know about you. I don't love scrubbing the floor. No. I loved it even less when I had to do it. I'm going to do this without.
Well, here's the deal, Pat. I mean, you really called it out.
Bucket.
You know, your typical bucket, as soon as you put that back in the water, it's dirty water. And then you're basically just spreading dirty water around. These are microfiber pads that are spinning at over 120 revolutions per minute. This is our latest and greatest. So it has 20% more torque, has 20% more power. And it basically does the task 98%. It covers more area than your typical mop will ever do.
So you'll work even less.
Yes.
Harder.
You're not having to rub and scrub on your hands and knees. You're allowing the Hover Scrubber to do all the work. Go to the dollar store, grab a bottle of the spray bottle, fill it with just tap water. That's all you need with microfiber. And the salty mixture that's on this beautiful hardwood floor, watch this. Without getting on my hands and knees, I am able to take care of that mess quickly,
just guiding it.
Easily. I'm using 2 fingers, Pat, if you notice. I'm not having to move it. It's almost moving on its own. That's why we call it the Hover Scrubber. But at the end of the day, that's the true test. Look at the difference. Look at the before side and the after side, and that's showing what the Hover Scrubber is going to do for you. And then here, I'm going to let it go. And I'm showing you that it is truly just kind of hovering on the floor. I'm not touching it. It's almost doing all the work for you, but literally, you can just simply guide it and glide with your 2 fingers. See this? That's all I'm doing.
Christopher, we've never had this kind of value on this Hover Scrubber before, and this is the latest and the greatest. So it isn't like an old one we found somewhere and we thought we'd give it to you. 5 easy pays at $10. This is the time of the year. The kids are still home, you know, are getting ready to go back to school. The dog's outside coming back inside. Maybe you have a pool. Maybe it's the cut grass. You're out in the garden. The floor gets dirty, and you don't want that mop and bucket where you have to bend over and scrub. Look at the difference on that, and you don't have to rebuy those.
That's the thing. You just put it in the washing machine. But the wonderful thing about microfiber is that you can continue to use them, even though they look dirty. It will continue to lift, trap, and hold on to that dirt. Watch this. You can see how dirty that is, but yet it's still going to pick up all this mud and the footprints that are on the floor, because that's the beauty of microfiber. Just the power of water and microfiber allows you to keep cleaning and going and going and going, gobbling up all that mess. One other thing I want to point out, the power wedge, why is that important? This is in between the 2 rotating mop heads. That's grabbing all the dirt that maybe could possibly get through that middle section.
Yeah, it's easy. All you're doing is guiding it. It weighs 3 pounds. If memory serves me correctly, all you really kind of do, there's no tools necessary.
No, you just snap together the poles, that's it. Now, I want you to take the Hover Scrubber challenge when you get home.
Okay.
So here I have 2 pristine pads. I'm showing you this wood floor. It looks fine, all right? You probably mopped it. But what you don't know is how much dirt is left behind that the Hover Scrubber can take care of. So I'm literally going to just do a couple passes.
Okay. And that is already damp?
No, this one I'm actually just
Dry?
using a little dry.
Okay.
You can use it damp on a hardwood floor. You have no fear of that because if you noticed, it's drying almost immediately. It's leaving the smallest amount of moisture on the floor. Now remember, those pads were pristine clean, right?
Yeah.
This floor looked
And that
clean.
floor looked clean to me.
It looked clean, right? But take a look at this. Look at the dirt that was left
Oh my
behind that you
gosh.
didn't see, that the Hover Scrubber has the ability to scrub and pull up. So
Whoa.
that is what the pad looked like before we put it on that floor that looked clean.
Christopher.
Take a look at that. That's the Hover Scrubber challenge I want you to take in your own home.
All right. Before you go any further, I'm going to remind everybody of the
Please.
colors because this value, let me tell you, it could be the best value we've ever done. I don't have that on the record, but I'm telling you, it's good.
It's a good one.
Trust me on this one. Here's your graphite. Here's your teal blue. Red is the newest of all the colors. Sage green is very limited. We have the taupe. Oh, 2 dozen in the sage green. Here's the taupe, and then here is the mint for you. 1 dozen in mint, you're going to get
Wow.
everything that you need. Now, I know you have one more floor, then we're going to go to the baseboard because this
Yes,
one is
real quick.
Do you see this? This is cord-free.
Cord-free.
You're going to charge it, and it stays running on a full charge for 60 minutes.
60
Yeah.
minutes. So those were the scuff marks on the tile floor. That's the greasy, waxy crayon. Here are the doggy footprints. Again, it just does the job for you, doing all the rubbing and scrubbing rather than you having to do it on your hands and knees.
Okay.
And now let's go and see the
Yeah,
baseboard
we
cleaner.
definitely, because this is what made me say, oh, I have to have this.
Yeah, this is brand new.
Right?
So first of all,
geez.
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
I want to splash. Oh, good. I did. I splashed a little bit up on the baseboard.
Okay,
That's
'cause
exactly
that's
what I
what
wanted
would've
to do. Exactly right. So this baseboard head just simply attaches using a magnet. It's nice and fluffy, but then the chenille pads on this side are super, super absorbent. So take a look at this. It's going to take care of the wine that I just spilled, but now watch this. It's going to take care of the dust and the wine that is on that baseboard. No problem at all. Your job is done, and you've cleaned the baseboard and the floor and picked up a spill all at the same time. That is the power of the Hover Scrubber and that new baseboard cleaner.
Value, value, value. $10. You get 30 days. You can get it home. You
Right.
can try it out. How often do you wash your floors? Probably not often enough because it's too much of a hassle, because you're worried about the kids, you're worried about the dog, and you're worried about putting chemicals down on your floor being too wet. We are talking about any solid surface, correct?
Correct. Any sealed hard surface,
Okay.
tile, linoleum, wood, engineered hardwood, you name it.
And this is the 5th generation, the best
Yes.
yet. So go ahead and pick it up. We can do build to, ship to if you want to send it to somebody who got a new house or a wedding shower gift, whatever the case may be. Graphite, teal, red. Sage is now completely sold out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Which sold out? Oh, mint sold out. Okay, so mint sold out, the taupe, and then the sage is still available. V46415, over 308,000 sold. All right, so, oh, here, come with me.
I blocked you in.
Just kidding, they think I am. I am not. All right, where do you want me to go?